Sonoda-san mentioned there is Japanese traditional art in the Edo era. This is a kind of unique style of the art of the painting.
Mm-hmm.
Then we are studying in the morning session that the Japanese.
Huh? Go ahead.
It's my just guess, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So in the morning session, we studied 3 weeks ago, the Japanese the poem, Japanese poem, based on Japanese philosophy. This philosophy is basically based on the Confucianism.
Mm-hmm.
Just the Japanese traditional poem doesn't mention who is looking at something and something is happening in front of someone. So the Japanese traditional poem is trying to
you're talking about
illustrate.
You're talking about Matuo Basho?
Matuo Basho.
Okay.
This is like, it doesn't matter. Here is me and he's there.
Mm.
Then I'm doing something and something is doing something.
Uh-huh.
So this is not the concept of the Japanese poem based on the Japanese Confucianism.
Okay.
So
Japanese,
they doesn't distinguish something and someone and who is subject and what is object. So they called Japanese philosopher called it the absolute nothingness. So there is not any subject and object. Then also I found it may be affected. The Japanese painting is also affected. So it's been used to, it used to be said the Japanese traditional painting is not addition, is subtraction. The take away something on the board. So while the Western, the art is trying to fill up something on the board.
I think this is different. No affected by just kind of Japanese poem influenced by sort of absolute nothingness. Matuo Basho is exactly we try to unify objective and subjective, but Japanese paintings is different. They are not influenced by kind of sort of thinking about it. Only pure painting. This is I never heard about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very different. This is I don't know, because those painters they don't have kind of sort of different from different sort of artists. Like Matuo Basho is actually he's a super poem maker, and he's just very different type of person compared with the other people, and more spiritual mind he had. But I don't think painters they just only paint, just only the painting, not like spiritual.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes Japanese painting is said the painter it seems to like Westerners, the Japanese Japanese painters wants the audience to see nothing in the space. The space with nothing is the main contents of this painting.
I don't think so. I think basically Japanese old painting is based upon sex-relating painting, right? So
some scenery and the big wave.
Basin.
Even though there is a big wave, but still the space with nothing is saying something.
I don't think so. I've never heard about that.
Okay.
But poem is just Matuo Basho is very much influenced by sort of spiritual issues, but not Japanese old painters. I don't think so.
Okay.
I have a different opinion about that.
He had different opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, because as is often the case with not only the Japan but also all other foreign countries, but all sort of the art or culture or related or depending on each other. And in the situation of Japan, for example, we are now looking at the names of the philosopher, especially during the Edo era. All the name of the people are written in Japanese, but just look at the we can say distribution of the people. I just selected the philosopher, and at the very beginning there are so many philosophers, and also at the end of the Edo era also there are so many philosophers. And as I said, middle of the Japan, one of the famous period in Edo when we had so many arts were the Genroku period. And so there is one big reason why we didn't have so much philosopher in the middle of the Edo era. And one of the big reasons was, as I said, the society in Japan was so peaceful. And one of the big good example to understand that situation is the hobby about the trip. One of the famous the place for the Japanese people to visit was the Ise Shrine there. That is the middle of the Japan, close to the Nagoya. And we had a huge boom of the trip or tourism in Japan, especially during the middle of the Edo. And there are difference between the population, how many Japanese people enjoy the tour trip from their home country to the Oise. But roughly speaking, maximum number of the tourists is about 1 million per year. That was actually the amazing thing. And there are a lot of things we can see from that fact. One, please think about the requirement. If the people can freely travel from their home country to some the place, it should be safe. The society was, and how such kind of a safety was guaranteed. That means all the people who live along the street was all very kind, and also there should be the hotel or towns in every maybe 20 kilometers or 50 kilometers. Otherwise, nobody can travel around. So that means there are so many hotels towns along the main street from north to south. And also some people who have money, they could even hire the taxi. That taxi does not a car, horse, and also the cargo, which was carried by the people. And also, if you and also as I said, there are so many people enjoy the trip. So some of them have some kind of interest to draw the pictures. Everywhere they visited, and Matuo Basho was such kind of the tourist. So many, not a few Japanese people remained such kind of the picture or the drawings of the landscape all through these years, and some people also made the poem. So such kind of things all happens during the Edo era. So as a result of that, everything related together, and everything cause effect together. So talking about the tendency of the drawings, very, very Japanese style drawings, also affected by such kind of background of the society at this moment. So bottom line is, all the kind of art, including paintings, also affected by the such kind of the situation of this era.
Mm.
So of course,
Okay.
yes.
No, Takashi's question is different. His question is, you before presented flow concept, okay? Spiritual concept. And this painting is this influenced by flow concept or not? His question, like Matuo Basho. And he said the Japanese painting, my answer for him, no, I've never heard about that. Okay, so this is a flow concept, is based upon spiritual concept or not? This question.
Okay.
Like Kimoto before said, Kaneda players, ping pong, ball is, he can see the ball is moving before he hitting ball. So this is kind of, spiritual concept, right? So did they have Japanese painters before? I don't think so. I never heard about that. Matuo Basho, actually, presumably he had this kind of concept because his poem is absolutely different, okay? Different from others. Like also overseas people, they kind of poem we have very much Indian, yes. But this is not only the writing poem. This is spiritual poem, okay? Usually never thinking about it. He's just nature, situation, he himself unified. Sort of things happen. That's the reason he could wrote a poem, kind of spiritual poem, right? This is normally they are talking about Matuo Basho. But Japanese Edo era's paintings, I never heard about that. Just paintings, right? How do you think?
I
What
still
is
have
the name of that? Is you before said another player? That's just a special word. What is the name of that?
The special card.
No. Not piece of flow and more, one more. What's called?
Flow. Zone.
Zone, yes, zone.
Zone.
Zone. This is famous word, zone. You made a presentation before, flow. But zone is the same. But very popular globally. Do you know that? You ever heard that? Zone. You should study India, very famous for flow concept. And they are very much spiritual, and Indian poem is very spiritual. It means ordinary people cannot lie down kind of poem, because they just, Indian philosophers combine nature and he himself are combined, unified. So he just kind of sort of ideas coming out from nature. So Matuo Basho is just exactly the same. But Japanese old painter that they realize this is simple painter. They are talented but not spiritual. Okay? I never read about kind of material before.
Yeah.
Zone is a special concept. Of course, Japanese are hard and Western are hard. We should study zone. Very important for Indian people.
Yeah,
Flow
or zone concept is originally, I think, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi.
Oh, yes, that's right.
He is the famous
Corona knows very well. But not for Japanese old painter.
philosopher.
But poem, yes.
I don't know.
Matuo Basho, yes. He usually, what's the name? He's a famous poem. What's that?
But anyway, even if he was the poem creator or the painters, all of those kind of people have some kind of a motivation. Otherwise, they could not do nothing. And the flow or zone was related with such kind of motivation. So I think there should be some kind of relationship with zone or flow, even if they themselves didn't realize that. That was my opinion. So
Okay, let's move on.
okay.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は V キューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということ、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後、こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成をしております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。